What is going on, guys? We have some breaking news from Dana White. He just announced this a little while ago. UFC 314, UFC 315 have both been announced. UFC 314 will be headlined by none other than Alexander Volkanovski, who will be challenging Diego Lopez, not for the vacant featherweight title, but for the undisputed featherweight title. Yes, Ilia Topuria will be moving up to 155 pounds. Big news in the world of the UFC and that featherweight division, and the implications for the lightweight division as well. Massive, massive news. I thought for a while maybe Ilya would keep that featherweight title, make the move up. Maybe Volk would be fighting for the vacant title, but it turns out he will be fighting for that coveted undisputed featherweight title. So very cool main event. In the co-main event, Michael Chandler, Paddy Pimblett, big time fight there in the third fight on the bout. Yair Rodriguez taking on Patricio Pitbull. Massive, massive news. Massive. Patricio finally getting his shot in the UFC at 37 years of age is incredible. Great to see it happen. I think it's long, long overdue. His brother Patricky, I think, should get signed as well as Aaron Pico and a whole host of others. Johnny Eblin as well as Patchy Mix. You know, a lot of these guys I think could definitely compete in the UFC. So with a big win, Patricio Pitbull could be right in that featherweight title mix. Depending who wins, I think if Volk wins, Volk and Patricio, that was a match that was teased 3 years ago when Volk was the undisputed champ, when Patricio was the man in Bellator. So incredible for UFC 314. There is some other main events here. Some other, sorry, not main events. It is such big news, I can't even get my words. So we have Carlos Prates taking on Jeff Neal and Nikita Krylov and Dominic Reyes. So that is an incredible main card. That is one of the best main cards I've seen in a very, very, very long time. Now, UFC 315, Shavkat Rakhmonov is injured. He is still injured. So Jack Della Maddalena will be leaving his main event slot in UFC London against Leon Edwards. He is being replaced by Sean Brady. So that new main event of UFC London is now Leon Edwards and Sean Brady. Jack Della finally getting his title shot at UFC 315. He'll be taking on Belal Muhammad for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship. Massive, massive news for him. We've got two Aussies fighting for titles just a few weeks apart. It's incredible scenes. You couldn't write about it any better than this. So unbelievable stuff. And then in the co-main event, Valentina Shevchenko will be defending her title in a long overdue matchup, I think, against Manon Fiorot. Very deserving. There were talks after Zhang Wei Li's last fight that potentially, we might be getting Zhang Wei Li versus Valentina at 125. Makes all the sense. I think if Valentina gets through this, that's the only fight to make. Pound for pound greats against each other. It's a no-brainer. So big time fights there. It looks like we may be getting Ilya and Islam, depending. Who knows? Dana might force him to have a fight first, which in turn would be. I mean, there's some fun matchups for Ilia Topuria. Imagine Ilia Topuria, Dustin Poirier, Ilia Topuria, Max Holloway. I mean, Ilia Topuria, Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker. The matchups at 155 for Ilia Topuria with his style, incredible. Unbelievable news. So this is fantastic for the UFC. So UFC 314, UFC 315 are huge, and they're kicking off like just some really, really good fights on there, and some really ones that you know make you love being a fan. I think we've been a bit harsh lately, myself included. UFC 312 was complete poo. It really was. So to see these UFC 314 and 15 get beefed up like they are, it's incredible, and it makes you love being a fan. So guys, if there's anything else I haven't covered, let me know in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that's all I've covered. I've covered everything that there was to cover. Yeah, that is about it. Breaking news, but it's massive. It really is big. I can't find Dana's video. I think it was live, so I must have just missed that. But anyway, breaking news, good stuff for the UFC. And thank you for checking out my sort of little reaction to the breaking news. Please like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, guys, I will see you soon.